Akumoha Halima. Greetings, I am Helis Arias, Pleiadian Chief Leader, Pleiadian Chief Commander, and I am the great leader, the chief leader of the Galactic Federations of Light Societies. I say to you greetings from all the star beings of the great love. I say to you greetings from the Galactic Federations of Light Societies. I say to you greetings from the great star creators, who we are very much in connection with at this time, as the universe is growing and flowing with more love and light. I say to you greetings from the Pleiadians who love you so much, the ones who are working in the love flows. For myself as Helis Arias, bringing through these transmissions is a very great time. As you know, a long time ago, I, Helis Arias, was with you in Atlantis and Lemuria. We had gifted the Atlanteans great equipment to keep the land of Lemuria safe. For Lemuria was the greatest land, and the Atlanteans, they were great, and they were gifted with so much power and advanced technology. When all things became shattered, we needed to destroy all our technology. We came with great ships, and we fought against the ones fighting against us. Many of the Pleiadians, who were the faithful warriors, died in those wars. We still remember them, although, as you understand, there is no death. We celebrate their existence with us. You are here to reconnect back into your light codes. Your light codes connect to the higher love universes. The higher love universes connect to the great CAEAYARON, who is the life giver of all the light universes. Without CAEAYARON, there simply would be no light and no consciousness in existence. He created all the light grids, and this you must understand more so, as the light grids are part of all that is coming and happening. When you receive the divine activations, you become part of those light grids again. We have large star teams, healers, and we are growing greater groups, working with the activated to allow them to grow into their light grids so that they become prepared for the greater gifts coming. The activated are in a separate light grid than what we are as high star beings. You would not be able to hold our consciousness level. We do not desire to bring pain to you, so we have created a compassion light grid where you as activated link into, so that you have time to change your thought systems. These thought systems, when they are healed, are able to link into higher grids so that higher thoughts can become part of your being. We needed to have a compassion grid for you, as without compassion it would be very difficult for you to allow yourself to grow into the love flows. You would then see yourself as incompetent and begin to judge yourself when you compare yourselves to the power and intelligence of our beings, and also to the love that we hold for each other. This is why we created the compassion grids, so that you could stay separated from us and yet grow in our love, not understanding how beautiful we are, for that would only create pain within you. This time is not about creating pain, but more love flows. During the next activations, I as HALISARIUS will be transmitting very great flows, light beams to the people who are there and to all who are activated, to allow them to come into greater healing grids of the star beings. This is a very significant time, as this has not happened since the times of Lemuria. In Lemuria, these star grids were open also. Star grids allowed evolution to take place very quickly, because the people of Lemuria came into a certain formulation, as it was, or a certain maturity after many millions of years receiving the codes. They were able to come into a harmony and compassion grid to allow them to grow into their greater codes. This gave them so much happiness, as they were the true code bearers. During the next activations, these same healing grids, the star grids, will open again for the activated, allowing greater maturity on a spiritual level to come into existence. This greater maturity will allow greater healing abilities to be strengthened within the healing grid. When a person becomes more spiritually mature, healing abilities strengthen. They go hand in hand together. You cannot have a strong healer unless they are spiritually strong, anchored within themselves and within the collective oneness of the universe. We as star healers want to help the healers of the activated to become stronger. We want you to become healed more within the healing grid, to allow you to feel the flows greater, so that the strong ones can hold greater flows for the earth plane. You are now coming into a band of information. This information is very important for you to understand. New gates of wisdom are being opened, and because we are celebrating the return of all the divine codes, because the divine love element has received them back within her being, we are celebrating it because the great gates of wisdom are able to open upon your plane, meaning that the people will be able to flow more within their choice. This certainly has been a speeding up of the universal game. Only a few months ago, we could not do much, but since the game was sped up recently, we can do so much more, which does mean that less people will be able to travel to the higher love dimensions, as that gate will close sooner, as you know, in 2020. However, what it means is that more concentrated energy can grow within the activated to allow them to heal and to step on a firmer path of love. The intelligence of the activated will also grow as a one collective love consciousness. They will be able to feel within their DNA system more as their DNA system will become upgraded with star frequencies. This means that more life will come within them. The darkness restricted life within the DNA a long time ago. The DNA was almost choked. Unless a person comes in connection with their soul light on this high Lemurian level, a DNA coding of new information cannot come within that person. That person must receive their sacred light Lemurian codes back in order for new DNA to come into motion. This is happening within the activated as I am speaking and transmitting these words through. This is greatly exciting for all those who are activated, and they are feeling it in different levels, especially those who are truly blessed to be working hard in a strong flows. They are feeling bodily changes taking place. They are becoming more aware of their surroundings also. They are receiving stronger senses, and their appreciation for the love is growing more. This will strengthen in the next few months. Strengthening the love flows within self is vitally important for healing. It means that more life is coming within the DNA coding, and the cells are healing at a greater rate. Cells connect to each other. There are cells within the body and cells outside of the body. Perhaps not your physical cells outside of the body, but there are spiritual cellular levels. These cellular levels connect with the physical. Together they make one great team. Once they come in contact with star beings, your cells learn so much from us. Because the activated, especially the ones who have received the star sacred world healer level, they are able to connect with very high star beings. And these high star DNA systems are being taught now to the activated DNA systems. As you know, DNA learns from each other. You can only ever reach this harmonic influence when you've received the codes. So this is why the numbers must come in with the activated, so that they grow within their DNA system and their stronger healing abilities grow. And then when others become activated, the others quickly grow, because already the DNA is becoming more evolved within the healing grid. This is a beautiful transition to the star dimensions, do you not think? Without this transition, it would be impossible to welcome you back to the high star love dimensions, as first your thoughts must always change. How can you grow back into star love dimensions when you have not learned to heal self on your plane? It is not possible, as you must hold a greater understanding of thought process before you can even grow into greater star lovers. This is why this time is so important for those who truly appreciate it, because they can truly then understand how beautiful it is to become activated, so that they have time to grow into their star love. And then when it is time to release their body self from your planet, they can be released upwards into a gate of new consciousness, and they are greeted by very high star beings, who will then place them within another healing grid on a star dimension, cleanse them greater, teach them greater, and then they are able to be guided into a very high love dimension. This is a pure love phase. This is what we do for you. We only want those who truly want it. I, as Helis Arias, don't want anyone in the high star love dimensions that doesn't appreciate healing or appreciate the activations, for then you will be part of the great rebellion again, and we do not want that, and we will never have it again. As soon as a great rebellion breaks out in the greater love spaces, you will be signed off into a universe far away, so that no contamination can come within the high love universes, and that is final, and I say that as a chief leader. I want to protect all the beautiful star lovers and star beings. We work as one. And now the federations of light have stated, now that all the game has been won and the codes have returned, no more will any rebellion take place. Only the people who become activated and work towards a higher love consciousness are able to come through to the higher gates, because we can teach them how to love more, and we can teach them how to teach. The others who rebel and who do not desire it, we cannot teach them, for they are the unteachable. They will never be able to be part of the great teacher realms. Why would they, when they tore everything down in the first place? This is about growing in the love. It's about understanding the privilege of becoming love beings again. It is about understanding where you also came from, and that you evolved in a very high loving star universe. And you recognize this for those who are spiritually awake. You have done well to come to this part. And that was my message for this time. I will leave you now, although I never leave you with my spirit and my thoughts. So I will say, over and out, Akomoha Halima, greetings, I am Helis Arias, Pleiadian Chief Leader, Pleiadian Chief Commander, and I am the Chief Leader and greatest leader of the Galactic Federations of Light Societies. Greetings.
Greetings.